Hey guys, this is Carolina Varsity. We're at week 12, and we have a really important ball game. East Mecklenburg going over to play Myers Park. I'm Dale Ross.
And I'm Matt Maher, the Pet Man. And like you just said, my first note was this game was for the number 3 seed out of the conference, but you just took a look,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently East Meck has a shot at the number 2 seed out of the conference.
They sure do. Butler should happen to lose to Independence, and East Meck wins. They have a shot at it. If Myers Park wins, Butler beat Myers Park, so
Right.
they would have that head to head. So
Mm-hmm.
very important ball game for.
So East Meck, you got a lot to gain here, and Myers Park, you do too.
Yeah.
Contrast the styles here to the extreme.
Yeah.
For East Meck, formula remains the same on offense. However, against Myers Park, I think their misdirection run game is going to be an important factor because Myers Park and their ability in the linebacker core to come downhill when they see run,
Mm-hmm.
you might have to slow them down a little bit with some of that misdirection stuff that East Meck can run. Defensively, obviously for East Meck, they got to contend with the pass. They've been hurt by some good passing teams in the past this season. They got to decide what they want to do. Are they going to try to bring pressure and rattle Davidson, or are they going to drop more people in coverage against the Myers Park pass scheme?
Right.
So, not really sure. Quite sure what their tendency is against a heavy pass team. Haven't seen them against a heavy pass team this season. I know you did against Barry.
Right, yeah. And my concern, or I think a concern is that Davidson can release the ball very quickly.
Yes.
So if you pressure him,
Mm-hmm.
he can release very quickly, and if he's on target, and you've got guys that have moved out of some spaces that you're throwing into.
This is true.
So there's kind of that counter to that. One hand you think your best opportunity is to pressure him, but
Mm-hmm.
he has shown the ability to get that ball out of his hands quickly.
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
For Myers Park, I think they still got to try to generate some semblance of a run game. If East Meck decides to drop a ton of defenders against the
Right.
pass, some type of screen game, jet sweeps with someone that's got some speed, bring someone over from defense, let them run the jet sweep, something. If East brings pressure, I think, like you said, it may help out the pass game some. Defensively, obviously, Myers Park's got to load up against the run. They'll let those backs get to the edge on the counters and buck sweep. The East likes to mix in with their straight ahead power run game.
Yeah, so this game is, while it's a contrast of styles, it turns out that probably so if you look at East Mac, their style is run,
Mm-hmm.
and that is probably Myers Park's strength on defense, is
Yeah.
defending the run.
Yeah.
So that's not good. So you're gonna have to throw the ball most likely. And then for East Mecklenburg, when you flip over,
Mm-hmm.
Myers Park's strength is on offense is obviously passing,
Mm-hmm.
and East is so on defending the pass. I'm not going to say it's terrible, but they're probably a little bit better against the run than they are against the pass. So
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of the styles as they come up really don't play favor to East Mecklenburg on either side of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So some guys are going to have to, I think, step up and play a little bit harder. The report, though, calls this a 15-11 ball game
Ooh, wow.
with Myers Park winning 15-11.
Okay.
So pretty low scoring is what it's expecting.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. That's hard to say based on what I've seen. I've seen both teams several times, and
Mm-hmm.
I can see this being a good ball game. This is why it's at the top of my short list, because I do believe this is a potential for a very, very good ball game,
Right.
and it was an important ball game. I didn't realize it was as important for East Mecklenburg that they still have a shot at the number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that assumes that Independence can take care of Butler. So obviously, the East Mecklenburg staff, as we mentioned off camera, is probably pulling for Independence. And then they can pull the win over Myers Park, then they've got a number 2 into the playoffs.
There you go.
And of course, it'd be a winning record for them as well.
Right.
And of course, Myers Park wants that win to get that number 3 in
Lock
the
them in.
playoffs, lock them in, and get a better seed in the playoffs. That's going to be close to Probably somewhere down that 7 to 9 point spot, I would guess. And
You might get one home
you might
game.
get one home game.
Yep.
So it's important for them to win from that regard. And then, of course, it is a home game for Myers Park. So could be, this is going to be playoff atmosphere kind of game.
He'll be there.
I'm sure I'll be there. Okay. Thanks for watching. Hope everyone has a great ball game.